And we had people coming to us and saying, wait a sec, how did you do this? And we said, well, we asked for help. In high school, Butte was the place you were while you were waiting to go and see the rest of the world, right? So I think, like a lot of kids, I was ready to leave Butte, and I went off to college, and I got done with college and figured out really quickly how much I missed Butte and how awesome Butte was and how easy it was. And what I mean by easy, it was easy to be here, it was easy to live here.
The first time I drove up Montana Street and saw all of those old, gorgeous brick buildings that make up Uptown Butte, it feels like history. It feels like care and respect for a place, and it feels full of the images and energy of the people that populated this place 100 years ago. It feels like being here with them, and it's just magical. I don't have to come up Montana Street to get to work, but I choose to because I feel it, and it feels good every day.
So growing up in Butte, it was really wild because it sort of was, sure, I was growing up, so maybe I wasn't paying attention as much as, say, an adult at the time. But the place was really static. Okay, so a business that was in a building was still in that building 30 years later and hadn't vacuumed or hadn't really changed, hadn't really updated. It was very much, the town was sort of waiting. It was sort of waiting because the line had shut down and had taken so many hits, and so it was waiting to see what was someone going to do.
Like, we were so focused on what we had been, we weren't doing a good job writing the stories of what we wanted to be in the present moment and what we wanted our future to look like.
Yeah. And we bought this building on the corner of Park of Montana and Galena. We went in and we gutted it. We went in and we repainted it. We built a business, and all of a sudden there was this vibrant corner that used to be just this drive-by, forgettable space, right?
And in these last 10 years that Headframe's been open, I've seen that shift so much. And we still hold on to the past, and we care for it, and we treat it with respect. But our eyes are pointed forward.
People started coming to us and saying, thank you for taking a chance and showing us that we could do something different. And then people started coming to us and saying, how do we do the same thing with this idea I've got?
And we're looking at, what do we want to be? And how do we make this place better? How do we make sure that all of the buildings that we're surrounded by are occupied and are vibrant and get to survive for another 100 years, just like this building we're standing in?
And all of a sudden, a lot of Uptown Butte started blooming. It started changing. It started, rather than a building going dormant and fallow and then eventually getting torn down, all of a sudden somebody would see something and they had this concept and this idea, and they said, you know what, McKee's pulled it off, Headframe, we'll give this a shot.
I love that evolution, and I love that Butte's been able to do it without losing that respect for what we were, for where we come from, and that we're able to feed that into how we're going to write beautiful next chapters on our own and together, all set in this place.
Butte and Headframe together, it's a big damn deal.
Butte's badass.
Butte is lifting itself up.
Butte is where I've found community and where I've been able to help build that sense of community. I don't know why that makes me teary.
Headframe right now is where it's at with the people it has and the things it's doing. It's all 100% because of this place in the world.
Butte's home.